Rana Sahab, when is Mian Nawaz Sharif going to come back to the country? He seemed hale and hearty. I didn't see him even drinking water once while he was speaking on television.
Thank you so much, Patafi Saab, for taking my point of view. First of all, I think that Mia Saab will not spend a single day extra in United Kingdom once his health has recovered. And there are many ailments in which you are speaking, you are walking. For example, the 4th stage cancer patient, he may be walking, but what is happening inside is a different story. And after the submission of reports by Dr. Lawrence and Dr. Shaw, I think the speculation about his health should come to an end. He submitted those reports, and the government has not, refuted those reports at any forum. Neither has the UK High Commission refuted the reports.
I understand, but my question is very pointed, Rana Sahab. Do you have any timeline in mind? Then I have another question for you. I'm going to come back to you on that as well. But do you have any vague idea about timeline when he might return to the country?
The best timeline can be gathered from his doctors. The doctors will decide the timeline rather than the, people sitting in Pakistan or us who are the, members of the party. The doctors will decide the timeline. But let me respond to the first guest who said that, the APC was just directed towards our own causes. We talked about free and fair elections, we talked about education, unemployment, economy, the NFC accord, to talk about presidential system coming to Pakistan. We talked about the failed Kashmir policy, the Khan policy, media censorship, political victimization, national action.
I have the 26-point agenda in front of me, and we can talk about all of them. But my concern right now is, and Maulana Fazlur Rahman actually pointed this thing out very clearly, that if you want to bring down the system, the easiest way to do, the easiest way to go for, is to resign from the parliament and to actually bring down the Sindh government as well. That didn't happen. So everybody who was watching, and especially given your timeline of 5 months, everybody started thinking that maybe there is some kind of bargaining involved in the entire scheme of things.
Not at all. We've given a 6-point action plan where we've said that we're going to go in phases, where the first phase will start in October, and which is going to be having joint rallies with the opposition party. After that, there will be the second phase, which will start in December, where we will hold huge public demonstrations across Pakistan. And then in January, we will go for a long march. So I think, we're going to consider the constitutional options and every legal option, which can be, going for a no confidence motion or a collective resignation. So that too is also a part of those 6-point action plan.
Right.
And if need be, we will see how things move forward after the first phase. But in October, as I said, the joint rallies will start. In December, there will be huge demonstrations across Pakistan. And then in January, we will decide if we are going to go for a long march or not. So as I said, this is the strategy that we've given forward. So you see, everyone in APC had a different intensity on defining the ills of the government. So, but all of them came together on the 26-point agenda. So even though every leader from the opposition party had a different way of telling what was happening with the country, but we all are together on the 26-point agenda. That is one.
Right.
Asim said that we went on an anti-state agenda. I would like to protest the state, as we are as patriotic as them, and we have been government. We have been in 3 times. Nawaz Sharif was the Prime Minister, and he announced Pakistan as a nuclear state. We have done a lot for the country. We have, we finished terrorism. We cleared Karachi. We have set up.
Rana Sahab, very quickly, Rana Sahab, I'm told that we are left with total 2 minutes. So 1 minute is yours. Please go ahead.
The accumulative votes taken by the political parties present in the APC are the majority of Pakistan. So whatever we are talking about has to be taken seriously. It is time that we start implementing the constitution to its true sense. Pakistan has a history of intervention from establishment. We have to talk about these issues. We have to move towards actual parliamentary democracy. And we are patriotic Pakistanis who want to see Pakistan prosper. So whatever we are saying, do not put a banner that it is anti-Pakistan. Stop it.
Right.
We are Pakistanis. We love Pakistan. We love Pakistan Army.